I was folding laundry in the living room when my son, Mark, stormed in and snatched the TV remote right out of my hand. "Mom, not this old movie again," he said sharply. "I'm watching the match." "Go do something in your room." I froze for a moment. My room. In my own house. He didn't even look at me. His wife, Talia, hovered behind him. "Sorry," she whispered. "He's stressed from work." Stressed. As if that gave him the right to erase me. I gathered my folded towels and left the room quietly. I wasn't angry, just tired. Tired of shrinking. Upstairs, in my bedroom, I opened the last drawer of my dresser. A drawer nobody touched. A drawer my husband once told me never to forget. Inside was a small wooden box and a sealed envelope. I opened the box first. The key inside was old, bronze-colored and heavy. The kind of key that belongs to something important. My hands shook when I opened the envelope. It was a will. My husband's, signed 12 years ago. He had written 2 short sentences. "The house belongs to my wife, Anna, until her final day. No one else has a claim, not even our son." My breath caught. All these years, Mark had assumed everything was his. He never asked. He never wondered. He just took. I sat back in the chair, the key warm in my palm. Downstairs I heard Mark laughing at the TV, comfortable on the couch I bought, in the house I cleaned, under the roof my husband left to me alone. Something hardened inside me. The next morning I visited Mr. Harlan, our old family lawyer. He remembered me by name. When I handed him the will, he nodded slowly, thoughtfully. "Anna," he said softly, "this gives you absolute authority. What do you want to do?" I swallowed. My son treats me like a guest. Sometimes worse. I want boundaries. Real ones. He smiled gently. "Then let the law speak for you." Within an hour, he prepared a notice of termination of permission, a document informing Mark and Talia that they had 30 days to leave unless they signed a formal agreement to treat me as a shared owner with rights to the entire house. "Will they take this well?" he asked. I shook my head. "No, but that is no longer my problem." When I returned home, they were in the kitchen, arguing about bills. Perfect timing. I placed the papers on the counter. "Read this," I said, my voice calm, steady. Mark skimmed it, then looked up at me with disbelief. "Mom, what is this? Are you evicting us?" "No," I said. "I am ending the idea that you own this house." "You don't." Talia stepped closer, wide-eyed. "Where will we go?" "You're adults," I replied. "You'll manage. Or you sign the agreement treating me with the respect I am owed." Mark slammed the papers on the counter. "This is insane." "No," I said softly. "What's insane is being told to leave my own living room." The words hung in the air like a hammer. Then silence. Real, heavy silence. That night I packed a small suitcase and checked into a quiet motel down the road just to sleep without hearing arguments or slammed doors. The sheets were clean. The lamp was warm. And for the first time in years, my thoughts were mine. I slept deeply. When I woke, there were 3 texts from Talia. "Please come home. We want to talk. Mark is ready to apologize." Not the loud, dramatic kind of apology. The scared, truthful kind. I closed my eyes for a long moment and whispered, "Good." I took a long breath, picked up my keys, and stood to leave. Tonight, I would return. Not as the quiet mother in the corner, but as the owner of my home. As someone who remembered the last drawer.